Hi, it's my PlagueRat diary for today, and today is it's Friday, and it's May 22nd, and like a lot of you, I've I watched a little too much TV during the lockdown, um, uh, and just watch stuff on screens in general that I shouldn't. I mean that. I even have taken to TikTok, which, if you don't know, it's an app that has like these 30-second movies, which are mostly fake fake things written by 16-year-olds, or they're like there's a lot of fake fighting or people yelling at each other in a staged way, or else snakes. There's a lot of snake videos. Also, the other day I watched on one of these streaming channels. I watched an old Boris Karloff movie called Bedlam, which I first started getting excited about the movie because the first shot is like this dolly shot. Well, I don't know, maybe a crane shot too, and it kind of moves into this building and it kind of goes up and it's this beautiful shot. And I think they spent the entire budget on that one shot because the rest of the movie, it's just nothing. It's like in two rooms, and it's taking place in 18th century England. But they couldn't afford, I guess, a dialect coach because everybody has American accents except for Boris Karloff, who has a kind of Boris Karloff accent. I just kind of watched it, waiting for the Grinch to appear. Anyway, last night I was watching this movie called Krakatoa, East of Java, and I've heard of this movie before, but nothing about it. I could just sort of hear a vague voice of Johnny Carson making fun of it, Krakatoa, East of Java. That is the world's worst Johnny Carson impression, by the way. I thank you very much. Anyway, so I'm watching the movie, and it's terrible. I mean, there's bits of it that are interesting, but it's terrible. Like, for one thing, they've got, like, they're out in the middle of the ocean, and there are these big explosions. This is in the 19th century that the movie takes place. And it's fire coming up into the sky, and there's loud noises, and everybody's like, what's that? And nobody can figure out that it's a volcano. I'm not sure why. And there's some actors, and it's like Maximilian, I don't know how to say his name. Anyway, Shell, who kind of does this kind of 60s acting of being exotic. And then Sal Mineo, from Rebel Without a Cause. And he's just kind of like, where is my paycheck? But then Brian Keith is in the movie. Now, if you're under 40, you probably have no idea who Brian Keith is, but Brian Keith is this actor. He was in everything. He was like in all these great movies with like Steve McQueen and Marlon Brando, and Paul Newman, and but most people know him from The Parent Trap, that movie, or I knew him as a kid from a show called A Family Affair, where he played Uncle Bill. Now, it's really sad because I'm watching him in this movie. Actually, he's really a terrific actor. He's doing everything kind of understated, and he's got this terrible dialogue. And there's this one bit where he's like drinking opium, which, I mean, I don't know much about drug culture, but I never heard of drinking opium. Anyway, and then he has these hallucinations which amount to like this Japanese pearl diver having four faces because of, a lens that they got. So that, I don't know, what he does with that, but he was really interesting and did a good job of acting in it. And I was sad that mostly we'll just remember him from A Family Affair and The Parent Trap. So I guess next what I'm going to do is investigate the careers of Wally Cox and Sandy Duncan, because maybe they're in some terrible movie but do a good understated job of acting. That is my PlagueRat diary for today. It's a long one. Sorry about that. We'll see you next time. Bye.